What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about Dawand Jones, the other Ohio State tackle. I talked about Paris Johnson in the last video. So, I'm going to be talking about Dawand Jones now. He plays right tackle right now for Ohio State, and I think that's where he should stay. He could definitely play guard if you really need him to. It definitely has the size. He is about 6'8" and about 360 pounds. He's a big-ass dude. Now, who knows when he gets to the combine, he might end up being revealed as smaller than that, but he looks big as shit too. Very long arms, and he uses them to great ability. Sometimes with zone running, he gets a little bit lost. He does actually have some surprising athleticism for being as big as he is, but sometimes he does look a little bit lost on who to block. But he is a good help guy. Like if no one is going through his gap, he's good at helping his right guard out. Stuff like that. Plenty of strength. I mean, no surprise with the size he's got, but he definitely has the strength for sure. Hands are very solid as hell. Gets him inside pretty consistently. And if he does, for whatever reason, miss with his hands, he doesn't settle for bad hand position. He will fight to get both of his hands back inside. And he has the length and the strength to readjust for things like that, which is great. For being 6'8" and like 360 pounds, his feet are actually pretty decent too. I would keep him at right tackle just because I think his feet and ability to move are really good. I know like his size, people would automatically want to put him at guard, but I would keep him at tackle and just let him be a monster. I think he is a very high floor guy. I think you can draft him right now and plug him in. I know he's not going to get drafted probably above people like Peter Skoronski and Paris Johnson who have higher ceilings than him. But honestly, I think Dawand Jones steps into the NFL as better than those guys. I really do think that. Like today, I think he's at least the best offensive lineman I've watched so far. I haven't watched them all. I'm still pretty early in my draft process, but out of the guys I've watched so far, he is my favorite. At least today, because I am a floor guy over ceiling. Like some people will look at like the super great athlete who's very raw and be like, you know what, my coaching staff can fix that guy and make him a Hall of Famer. And sometimes that works out, but most of the time it doesn't. Most of the time the guy doesn't develop, and that's where busts happen. I prefer the high floor guy where I know that guy's good right now. I don't think this guy has the ceiling. Like, I'll just compare him to his teammate. Him and Paris Johnson. I think they're perfect examples of this. If you're a high ceiling guy, Paris Johnson's got it. He's got all the athleticism. He's got some strength to him. He's got all the athletic traits in the world that you would love. And if you can get his technique to match that, he can be absolutely amazing. Dawand Jones, I think he's close to his ceiling. I don't think he's there. I think he can still get better than he is. But I think he's getting close. But his floor is so much higher than Paris Johnson. I think if you started them both in the NFL on the same team right now, I think Dawand Jones would be the better player right now. I do. Now, that doesn't mean that he'll get drafted higher. If it were me making the decision, I would rather draft Dawand Jones higher because, like I said, I am a floor guy, especially with the offensive line. I'm a Dolphins fan, and I've seen, firsthand the high ceiling player not make it, like Austin Jackson, and I am not trying to do that again. Give me the guy that's really good right now, and let's move on. And he's a right tackle, which is exactly what we need. So, it might be good that people are high ceiling evaluators. Because maybe this guy can fall to day two. Because it's a very real possibility he might. But, he is a tackle and he's a really good one. So, I don't know. I like him a lot. If he's still there in the second round, I'm going to be very happy. Unless we don't pick him. Because the Dolphins, they do suck at drafting. So, who the fuck knows. But, anyway. That's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.